If you like Rosario Dawson, you should definitely watch our picks for her best movies.
And it's nothing. We're laughing about it. If I fell in that fucking thing, I probably would have been fucking paralyzed.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10.
Meet any women out there at the parties and dorms and stuff like that?
Did I meet any women?
He Got Game is a 1998 sports drama film written and directed by Spike Lee and stars Denzel Washington, Ray Allen, and Rosario Dawson, combining trenchant commentary with impactful visual and master performances. He Got Game is the dramatic and thrilling story of Jake Shuttlesworth, who tries to get one last chance in life. Doing the best that he can as a prison inmate, he wants to earn an early release by getting his estranged son to take place in a massive New York basketball event.
Yeah, they got them all lined up as soon as you get there, waiting to suck your dick.
If my mother ever saw me with a white bitch, she's spinning her grave.
Then she's spinning. She's turning over and over and over.
Look, don't be talking about my mother, all right? Please.
Number 9.
And as your eyes become heavier and the elevator begins to go down, you realize that this is the elevator of relaxation.
Trance is a 2013 psychological thriller film directed by Danny Boyle and stars James McAvoy, Vincent Cassel, and Rosario Dawson. Stylish as always, Trance combines good old spy drama with mystery action. When burned-out Simon joins a gang of thieves who attempts to steal a Goya painting, he suffers a head injury, losing memory of where he hid the painting. Now seeking help from a hypnotherapist, he soon finds himself in chaos when reality and trance blur.
It's so safe here. So comfortable. So relaxed. I don't want to talk to Simon anymore.
What?
I want to talk to the men who are listening.
The men who hurt him.
Oh, fuck.
Number 8.
I've known your mother since she was this big.
She can't be this big, you know.
A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints is a drama film directed by Dito Montiel and stars Robert Downey Jr., Shia LaBeouf, Rosario Dawson, and Channing Tatum, leaving an impact with a terrific cast and a nostalgic story of one person's roots and past. A Guide to Recognizing Your Saints follows successful author Dito Montiel, who receives a call from his estranged mother to return home before her death. What follows is a dive into a violent and ugly childhood with friends that you don't want to call your own.
Lori, you look beautiful.
You know, I'm in my bests. I'm looking really good. My best slippers. You should see them actually, Manolos.
Number 7.
About last night. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
Forget it.
I was out of line.
Rent is a musical drama film directed by Chris Columbus and stars Rosario Dawson, Wilson Germain Heredia, Jesse L. Martin, and Idina Menzel. Exploring the wild but troubled nature of 90s New York, Rent follows a group of friends who are struggling to pay their rent in the face of the AIDS crisis that is ravaging the culture. When one of them falls in love with someone who is slowly dying, they realize it's the few days that are given to us that really count.
A bunch of us are getting together tonight at the Life Cafe after Maureen's show.
Yeah.
Would you like to come with me?
Number 6.
Look, I know you guys like him. He's likable. But he fucked another woman on my birthday.
Death Proof is a slasher film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino and stars Kurt Russell, Rosario Dawson, Vanessa Ferlito, Rose McGowan, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. This grindhouse classic is a gem in popular filmography that tells the ruthless story of a stunt driver who loves to kill unsuspecting women in his free time with deadly stunts. But he might be in over his head when he tries to scam a group of female friends. One of them is a stunt driver who is just as ruthless and talented as he is.
But if I did want to be his girlfriend, if I fucked him, I wouldn't be his girlfriend. I'd be one of his regulars. And I'm just getting too fucking old for that shit.
Number 5.
I have sex and I like fucking. I don't give a hell yeah, girlfriend. I love sex, girl. It's like the best thing.
Kids is a coming-of-age drama exploitation film directed by Larry Clark and stars Leo Fitzpatrick, Justin Pierce, Chloe Sevigny, and Rosario Dawson. Delivering on good teenage drama and a huge surprise, kids will test its audience to the limit to prove its value. When a young teenager who has set himself on the mission to sleep with as many virgin girls as possible without them knowing he has HIV, one of his earlier victims is going on her own quest, stop the horrifying kid before the next victim.
And that shit was so good, though. I mean, he was fucking fingering me. He was sucking on my tits. I was like, you good boy. We were ripping each other's hair out. We were kissing so hard. Our lips were busted. I was like...
Number 4.
Promise me! All right, get off of me, you nut! What the fuck?
Clerks II is a comedy film written and directed by Kevin Smith and stars him alongside Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Rosario Dawson, and Jason Mewes. This sequel to the legendary pop culture odyssey continues the saga of Dante and Randall. Finding that they have to stop searching for sex and childish lifestyles only, they want to do something greater. Obviously, getting fired from their jobs and taking on a fast food empire wasn't the original plan.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yeah, sure. We were just... May your first child be a masculine child.
Number 3.
Who's that?
One of Jake's students.
25th Hour is a drama film directed by Spike Lee and stars Edward Norton, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Barry Pepper, and Rosario Dawson. Coming along with the charm and smart appeal fans expect from its legendary director, 25th Hour is set after the 2001 terrorist attacks and deals with the trauma of an entire nation. We see one man's life crumble as his days of being a free man are numbered. He spends his last days before his prison sentence with his closest friends.
Like that?
Yep. Does anyone want to go dance?
Come on, dance with me.
Go ahead. No, go do it. I'll catch up with you.
Sure?
Yeah.
Number 2.
If anyone from the IRS tries to contact you, you call me immediately.
Okay.
7 Pounds is a 2008 drama film directed by Gabriel Muccino and stars Will Smith, Rosario Dawson, Michael Ealy, Barry Pepper, and Woody Harrelson. Haunted by a secret, Ben Thomas seeks for redemption by radically changing the lives of 7 people he does not know. Once his plan is set, nothing can stop him. At least that's what he thinks. But Ben hadn't planned on falling in love with one of these people. Will she eventually turn him?
Why do I get the feeling you're doing me a really big favor right now?
Because I get the feeling that you really deserve it.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
We'll fix you up. And when we do, when you're all better, I'll deck you for leaving in the first place. I told you you'd be back. I told you. You belong here. Jerk. You're completely swamped. I mean, I know you're behind on the Kim Police piece, and I know it's due Friday.
I'll get to it.
Look, everything that I'm working on is so dull. And this is spectacular.
Andy, no.
How are we going to handle this? I mean, this train's en route to pass through some highly populated areas.
We're having a strategy call in about 2 minutes.
All right, I'll be ready.
You won't be on the call, Miss Hooper.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you'll be advised.
Number 1.
What have you done?
Exactly what I had to. Every step of the way.
Sin City is a 2005 neo-noir crime anthology film written and directed by Robert Rodriguez and Frank Miller and stars Jessica Alba, Benicio del Toro, Brittany Murphy, Clive Owen, Mickey Rourke, Carla Gugino, Bruce Willis, and Rosario Dawson. It's almost frightening how visually stunning and engaging this adaptation of Frank Miller's classic graphic novel is. Set in a modern noir gangster world, we follow several lost souls in the violent and heartless Sin City. Each of them has the same vision in mind, going down a path of rage, revenge, hate, and inhuman yet incredibly stylistic murder.
Where to fight counts for a lot.
You tricked McCarthy, but it will do you no good.
But there's nothing like having your friends show up with lots of guns.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.